Hello, my name is Michael Hanna and I'm going to be giving you a very quick introduction on how to use this software. You'll find with the DVD it came with a getting started quickly guide, and this video is a very short video mainly to give you an introduction. It's not going to be a feature-length film on how to use the software and how to use Feng Shui. It's really to give you an idea of how to get started. The reason why it's like this software has been developed over 6 years, and we're on version 3 now. We started off in version 1, and for those of you that use the last version 2.2, that you won't even recognise this piece of software from the last one. It's moved on a long way. It's been developed over 6 years, and it's been developed now in such a way that we've designed it and developed it on customer feedback. We've had thousands of users of this software from every single corner of the world. Some people have had a week's experience with Feng Shui. Other people are Feng Shui masters that had 50 years experience. So we've really given it the best testing you could ever give it over 6 years with thousands of users, and we've now developed what I would say is the ultimate piece of software that has been designed to give you the best possible advice from a Feng Shui point of view, but also from an intuitive piece of software that has got its own inbuilt help guides on every single section. So all I'm going to be doing is giving you a very short introduction to some of the different areas of the software, and we're going to let you discover the rest, because once you get an idea on how to navigate this piece of software, you'll find very quickly that it'll be extremely intuitive and it'll guide you a lot of the way. There will be other help videos that we'll be creating over time, again on feedback we get, and you need to there's plenty of links on the software itself, but I'll give you the web address now. It's www.fengshuisoftware.com. Now that domain you may find is a bit bare at the moment. It depends how far into version 3 you are when you buy this software, but it will be developed over a period of time, and that we're going to host some videos in there, possibly host on something like YouTube, to give you a more introduction, not to using the software, but how to use the Feng Shui, because you haven't just bought a piece of software, you've actually bought a community. You're buying into a community here where you can talk to like-minded people from every single corner of the world, whether in Australia or United Kingdom or in Africa. Everybody will have their own experience in Feng Shui, but also within the software, and they'll be able to help you. So from here onwards, I'm just going to guide you through to all the different layers of the software and how to make the most of it. So you can see where you are now. We're in the what I'd call the welcome section, and this will always default to this section here. So you can see here that it gives you a license activation system. I'm using the business version. The business version, don't think you've got to go, if you've got the professional version, don't think you've got to rush out and buy the master version or the business version. All you'll get extra are these icons at the top here, about 5 different icons, and what they do is they just allow you to edit the back end of the software, the text that goes into it. So the professional version will be just as good as the master and business version, but it just gives, depending how you want to use the software. Business version obviously is for people that run a business with it. So don't think you have to go rushing out and upgrading or anything like that. You really just see how you get on as you carry on using the software. So within the welcome section there's lots of little tabs, as you can see here. And again, the reason why it doesn't need help files every section of the software itself, because you can see here, if you want to learn about how to add clients or family members, you can just click on the button here and it will automatically take you straight into that section of the software. So whether that's for clients, appointment entries, week to view, daily planners, life planners, wherever you want to be, Mingguas, Flying Star, these are the main sections, but again they give you so much information, not just here but actually within the actual section of the software itself. So these will just give you an introduction and also help on how to use it. Most of it's going to be self-explanatory. What's new in this software obviously is going to be, it's going to tell you what's new in the software. You can't say any more than that. The most exciting parts of this software, it's actually got its own live newsfeed built into it. So once you're connected to the internet and you're using the software, you'll get updates every now and again from us to say whether it's a new post we've done on our Facebook, our blog, or just give you a bit of news about the software or something that we may feel that you might be interested in. Whether it's posted on our site or the BBC or CNN, whatever, and it may be something of interest to you, we will post it on here. So that's an exciting part of it. It's also got its own members forum. You can see here that there's not much to see at this stage, but when you click on this section, it'll go into its own members forum. So all the users can talk to each other privately. It's not where you can go onto a forum on the internet and you're bombarded with, you know, spam and all the rest of it. These are going to be like-minded people that have paid for this software. So they're going to be only exclusive use. You can't join it from the outside from anywhere else. It's only between users of this software, which actually is very valuable because it will give you a platform and an opportunity to speak to like-minded people throughout the world to get advice on how to, not only just how to use the software, but also on how to get the best out of Feng Shui. Very powerful tool for you. It's a very powerful medium to speak to other people from throughout the world. So I don't want to make this mistake here of going on about and make it into a very long video, as I promised I wouldn't do. So I'm just going to give you a very short introduction to the main features of the actual software. Adding a client is very simple. This is just sample ones we've been doing. If you want to add a new person to the software, you just put in their details, and again there's plenty of help files in here. As you can see down there, you can have the help on and off. Most of it's self-explanatory. Enter the first name. Very simple to do that. And again from here, so you can enter the birth dates here. You can either type in the actual birth date, or you can just use the up and down section here, or literally just highlight it and then use the arrows up and down to change the year. Same with their months, etc., and days and time. So you just select the gender and then you press save. Very simple. To add a family member from there, you'd select that person, then go to members. You can see already that there's a second person being added into this family. So from that side, you're not going to find much more information from me on adding clients, because it's very simple to do. This is just a diary system. You'll find out very quickly what that is. Very simple to use. This is a very exciting part of the software where you can, again, it's not what you'd expect to find in a piece of Feng Shui software. It's something that we've always used. The power of the mind, in my opinion, can be just as powerful as Feng Shui. So you can actually put in here your goals, so things you want to achieve. To buy a new house, for instance, if you wanted to buy a new house, and you put down there what your dreams are. So if you wanted to buy a house with a new thatched roof, with a thatched roof on it, would that be life-changing? Would it be a short-term goal? I'd say for me that would be life-changing. So, you know, it's a lovely one to have. Start date, it'll default at today's date, and then target date, be realistic. So say, all right, by 2011, 2 years ahead from today, I want to try and achieve this goal. So you say, right, buy a new house. It doesn't end there though. So you go on to Google and you download an idea of the sort of house you want. With this one, this is a consultation I did not that long ago. I'd like this house to be part of it. So once you put it into the software, it becomes part of it. It triggers a manifestation tool within Feng Shui itself in terms of bringing these things into your life. So you now save that, you put your notes in here, whatever you want to write, you save that, and that becomes part of your short, long-term goals, whatever you want them to be. So you can automatically recall this at any time, And you can see this is what it was. That could be a Ferrari in there. It could be a picture of your perfect man or your perfect woman or whatever it's going to be in life. Everybody has different dreams. Use your imagination. It's a lovely part of the software. It's very, very nice. You can also export these to your Microsoft Outlook calendar. So if you've got a goal, you can actually put that in there and it'll automatically add it 2 years ahead, a year ahead, a week ahead, whatever you want. So again, spend time looking through the software. Don't install the software, use it for an hour and expect everything to be done for you. You need to invest a bit of time. You've invested some money into it, now invest a bit of time to get the most out of it. You really can. This is life changing. You can make some very important changes in your life with this software. This is such a useful part of the software. It really is. Spend a lot of time in here learning how to use it. Again, every single part of it's got its own help files built in. There's nothing, even right down to the seasons, how to use it. There's solar calendar, there's a lunar calendar, why these animals are here. You can have this is just your date, so you can see today is you change the date by just clicking on this button by the day. So if you want to go forward or back in time, whichever, you just press that button. Today is the 8th of the 11th, Remembrance Sunday 2009, and you can see straight away today's a month breaker day. You can see up here it's a month breaker. If you're a dog, you can see that it's an average day. You can put in here your birth date. So for me, for instance, 1958. I can see straight away at a glance. I'm a dog. It's an average day for me. You can see there it's carried through an average day. If I was a dragon, it would also be average. If I was a rabbit, it would be a very bad day. If I was a horse, it would be a very good day. If I wanted to turn that into a diary view, so I can plan my days, right? Tuesday, I want to go and get my hair cut. What sort of day is that? Not a very good day. You can see straight away it's a sad face on it. Sunday, we know, is an average day. Tomorrow, Monday, average day again. Tuesday should be very bad. Wednesday would be good. Average. Sorry. So you can look at every day in advance what sort of day it's going to be. So if you decide, right, Thursday is the best day. Thursday, I like to, well, in fact, I'm driving up to Manchester this Thursday. I know straight away it's a very good day, do a consultation. So I'll go to that date in there and I can enter that as an appointment into the diary straight away. So I put in here Manchester and then consultation. So you can put the time in. I'm actually going to be starting at 11 AM and I normally finish at around 4 o'clock, so say 3:59. You can request a reminder. This will do it automatically for you. I've made a mistake here, so it comes up with a tell you I've done an error. The start time cannot be later than the end time. So I've done that wrong, so that should be I see what I've done, sorry. 1100 hours, that should be 1400 hours. So you can see by doing that, and then if I turn this off and then go back into the daily planner again, you'll see just by looking at here, Sunday we know is an average day, but I can look here Thursday and so you can see by looking at the 9th of November that this appointment in Manchester for a consultation has turned up. So use it as a daily planner, basically. It's a very powerful piece of software. You can see this is the 4 pillars section. This just tells you, again, I don't need to expand because the section's already, it's all the help files are built into it. This will tell you what the pillars are. So we're in the hour at the moment of 3:45 in the afternoon, and we're in a monkey hour at the moment. The day pillar is a yang earth horse woo-woo, monthly pillar, and the year pillar itself. Because I've entered my details, I can enter my details manually through here, or I can